Today, I'm going to be building a base to take down Heli. I've been wanting to make this base for a while, but never really got round to it. So I'm going to be going on a build server today and showing you guys how to build one. It's got plenty of space for all of your loot that you get, and it's also got a tower which allows you to get up close and personal with Heli herself. So let's go ahead and get into this, shall we? Alright, for this base design, you're going to want to find the highest hill in the area. Basically, the higher the better. And the reason why I say that is because you're going to be using less resources on making the tower bigger. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to find the highest hill in the area, you're going to start building this thing, and hopefully you should be at roughly the same height as Heli when you stand on the top of that tower, and you're going to be able to fire at her, right? Because let's put this simply, if you fire at Heli from the ground, you're going to miss. But if you get up on that tower and you're like roughly on par with Heli right there, it's an easy game, my man. Alright, so when you find your spot where you want to put your base, what you want to do is take your foundations and put them as high as you possibly can. Again, we're trying to reduce the amount of resources that we're using here, and therefore the amount of upkeep that you're going to be using for your base. So what I'm going to do with this base is I'm going to do a wraparound entrance, which basically means that I can put turrets in there and I can put other defense measures in there just in case someone tries to raid me. And you're basically not in the initial central bit of the base, you're just on the outside. So there's going to be plenty of security doors between the outside world and the inside of the base by this wraparound tunnel. I also like to hide the entrance to my base as well, so that you can't really see it from a distance, so that you can't really plan a raid properly. Because like most bases, like most newbie bases and stuff, like they'll put the entrance straight on the front, and it's just an easy blow through, right? But if you like tuck the entrance inside of the building a little bit, it's a little bit harder to see, and therefore anybody who's looking to raid you will kind of have to walk around your entire building just to see what's going on. So This right here is a little storage space. So basically, if you're going out and you're picking up a lot of things, and you don't have time to go into the main base and organize it, you can basically just put some boxes near your entrance, and it's all locked away in a little cupboard bit right there. And then later on, one of your team members can come over and go, "Oh, okay, they've been farming for whatever it might have been, and take that into the base for you, or you could do it later." Yeah, so that's like a little cubby hole right there. So now this part of the entrance has a much lower wall than the actual initial base, which gives you the opportunity to actually double layer the floor, which means there's more security on your base. So you'll see me filling all this in at the moment. I would suggest though to maybe upgrade all the materials on the first floor and the short wall that you're going to put in, and then put the floor on top, because otherwise you're not going to be able to get to that half wall divide afterwards. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and put the TC up here. I generally like to put the TC on either the second or the third floor. It's just like a preference that I have, because I feel like if people blow through the first couple of walls, they're just gonna get straight to my TC, especially if you do like a bunker base or something like that. So generally I just put like my TC like midway through my building. Generally in the middle where it's not gonna be seen or it's not gonna be touched as much, I guess. But yeah, it's just a personal preference for me. I mean, you guys can put yours on the bottom if you'd like. You got a large storage area here as well. I like to keep the storage next to the TC, but then I also like to put the storage at the top of the building as well, where people can't really get to it. I mean, it's kind of pointless if you're on the PC, Rust, because obviously you've got machines that can fly in there, and you know you've got copters and all sorts. So, I mean, like the console version is pretty good for keeping all of your stuff on the higher levels, but I wouldn't recommend it on the PC version. So up on this floor, we're gonna do a shooting floor. We get some windows in here as well. You know, you can put some divides in here. You can store some weapons up here as well.